and dignitaries. We are about to start. Very good afternoon, Dr. Gautam. Dr. Gautam is our first speaker. He has
Yes,
joined.
good
Thank you
afternoon.
very much, sir. From your very busy schedule, you have
Pleasure is
found
mine.
some time to join us. It's nice to have you on board here today.
Thank
Dear
you, sir. Same here.
participants, this is day 5 and the last day of the ongoing FDP. And today there'll be two sessions carried on by Dr. Gautam. He is from Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research, Chennai. He has joined from Chennai. And in the second session, we'll be joined by Professor Mohit Tiwari. He is from Bharati Vidyapit College of Engineering. He will be joining us from Delhi. And for today, the host, we have Professor Colin Janet. She is assistant professor in the Department of Commerce in the deemed to be university. She is joining from Karnataka. So let us start, ma'am. Over to you, Professor Colin.
Yes. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon to all the dignitaries, resource person, faculty members, research scholars, academicians, and dear participants. On behalf of the organizing committee, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to the day 5, the final day of our enriching 5-day online FTP. I am Mrs. Colin Janet, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce, NFI deemed to be University. I feel honored to serve as the session coordinator for today's session. Over the past 4 days, we have witnessed insightful deliberation, knowledge sharing, research oriented discussions, and active participation from academicians across various institutions. Today, we continue this academic journey with another highly relevant and contemporary session. The first session of today focuses on the topic AI tools, reference managers, and digital platforms for researchers. In today's rapidly evolving academic environment, researchers are increasingly relying on the artificial intelligence tools, citation managers, and digital research platforms to enhance productivity, improve research quality, and streamline scholarly communication. This session will certainly provide practical insight and valuable exposure to modern research methodologies and digital research ecosystem. It's my privilege to introduce our esteemed resource person, Dr. Gautam Ashirwad Kumar. Dr. Kumar is serving as an assistant professor in the Department of Management Studies, School of Commerce and Management at Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. He is an accomplished academician, researcher, and a mentor with expertise in management studies, digital marketing, and social media analytics and search engine optimization. He has contributed significantly to research papers, academic initiatives in the areas of business management and emerging digital strategies. His scholarly work has been published in the reputed journals, reflecting his commitment towards innovative, industry oriented, and technology enabled learning. Sir has received numerous prestigious accolades, including the Guinness World Record 2023 as an editor for the world's thickest book and the Teaching Excellence Award from the Tamil Chamber of Commerce 2023. His exceptional contribution to academia and research have earned him recognition such as India Book of Records, Asia Book of Records, and several Best Faculty and Best Researcher awards. He has authored influential books including Export Trade and Documentation Decision Sciences in the year 2022 and holds membership and fellowships in numerous professional organizations. He has also served as jury member for academic competitions. Sir, we are truly delighted to have you with us today. I now request Dr. Gautam Ashwad Kumar sir to kindly take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Yes, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, all. Now we can start the session. My topic is about the AI tools. My topic is about AI tools, reference managers, and digital platform for researchers. So, the first one is about in our today's agenda, we are going to see about what is introduction objectives, AI tools for researchers, reference management systems. That is how the researchers can able to use with the help of AI tools. and what is meant by reference management systems and digital research platforms, ethical considerations, and future trends. So, as we know that as of today's trends, manual writing and everything has been changed to digital, and manual general searches and physical library research has been very minimal as compared to the reading of books and articles in digital research. So this usually we will refer using the books, but as of now, we have got of technology like ChatGPTs or any other AI platforms that if we want any references, that just we need to review the command, it will give you it. So the key benefits of this AI and digital transformation of research are time savings, where we can able to analyze or we can able to read the papers from the place where we have been there. Thereby, it can able to improve the accuracy, and at the same time, it can be in a position to reduce the workload that we don't need to search for the n number of books for getting a reviews or references or etc. And at the same time, we can focus on innovation and critical thinking. So, with respect to this, we have been having the five session objectives. The first one is we need to know how what is meant by how AI is being implemented in the research, and second one is AI tool awareness, and third one is reference management. Next is digital platforms, and the next one is critical consideration. So regarding with the first one, understanding of AI and research is how the artificial intelligence has been implemented in the modern academic work. And next is regarding the AI awareness, how AI tools we have been using in order to write our research papers and literature reviews. And the next one is about reference management, how to give the citations or bibliography for the research articles. And next is about the research platforms where we can able to improve the visibility and collaboration among researchers. And the ethical consideration is how we can able to use the AI technology responsibly in with respect to the academic research. So first we need to understand what is the AI tools in research. So usually this AI tool is actually a software system which performs the task requiring an human intelligence. As if we want to write the papers on overnight or we want to write it in 1,000 papers means compared to manual power, AI can able to generate it within a seconds of time. And the research applications that we have been using AI for writing the papers, academic writing, or if you want to correct any grammatical corrections in your paper, or to gather the information regarding the literature reviews, or if you want to do any data analysis or interpretations, or if you want to do any statistical tools, or if you want to generate any citations for our articles, or we want to summarize about the articles of paraphrasing, we have been using this AI with respect to the research. So the key AI tools that we have been using for research are ChatGPT, Quillbot, Consciousness, Grammarly, Erisit, and Site.ai. So that with respect to the ChatGPT, that we are everyone has know about the ChatGPT. That is, if we have been giving any information or topic regarding this, it can able to generate information. That is, this ChatGPT has been used to generate the ideas or drafting the content or explaining the concepts and brainstorming, which can help the researchers to generate the ideas, or draft the abstracts or prepare the questionnaire and explain about the complex concept. So if you want a practical session means we can be in a position to open the ChatGPT, and with respect to this ChatGPT, consider if I want to search any article with respect to marketing or HR means, consider if I want to find the article with respect to that as a study on employee performance article, where I can able to get the n number of articles with respect to the employee performance. So starting from the abstract introduction review of literature, I can able to take this article. And it also includes objectives, primary objectives, secondary objective, need for study, scope, limitations, research methodology, research design, sampling size, population size, data analysis, next is about chi-square test, and next is about the findings, suggestion, and conclusion I can able to do. So the one of the major drawback of this AI integrated article is there may be a position that the plagiarism can be having in this AI. So for this purpose, we can use the another softwares like Quillbot, where we can able to rewritten our articles. So the next chapter is that we are going to see is about the Grammarly. So regarding with the Grammarly, if we don't know any grammars, or if we want to find any grammatical errors in the if we don't know to find any grammatical errors in the articles, just copy paste the articles in this Grammarly and it will correct your articles. So this is also will helps you to write the articles without any grammatical errors. So consider a situation that if you want to write the articles, just a second. So if you want to write the articles, you can able to type any text in this Grammarly. Thereby, it will let you know. It will change the text if there is any error. It can be in a position to change your text. Consider example that I have been opening this Grammarly software here, and I have been typing some text. And if there is any grammar error in the text, it will be in a position to show it in a red line, and it will be changes accordingly with the help of this AI. And the next one is about uh, Quillbot. This is also the another AI tool where we can be in a position able to change the change or paraphrases the words. Yeah. So regarding with the Quillbot, if you want to rewrite the articles or if you want to uh, change the sentence of the articles, we can be in a position to give it in the Quillbot. Uh, so grammar has been open. So consider time been typing any article, any letters in this was to like that, and so therefore, uh, if you are going to ask the AI or if you are going to uh, type this, it will change. It will change. It will change the grammar and it will let you know it. Or you can type the words as this was to, and it will show the messages. And if you want to type the long, like this is the customer satisfaction was like that. If you're going to type long in the message, it will give the correct sentence. That is, it has been already been corrected. The sentence, this is the customer satisfaction report. The sentence that I have given is this is the customer satisfaction was. So with type of this grammar also, we will be in a position to know where we have been made the mistakes. And the next one is about illicit. So regarding with the illicit, it is like an research bank where a previous data, the review of researchers with the vast numbers will be available in this illicit online site. And if you are going to give any topic like a study on customer satisfaction or a study on employee satisfaction like that, it will give you all the articles with respect to the employee satisfaction. And it will give you respect to the employee satisfaction, it will give you the articles. So just it's rolling. So if you're going to give it like a study on employee satisfaction, so it will find the papers with respect. Is my windows visible to you? Yes.
Your first screen is visible, sir. ChatGPT Grammarly Code.
Oh, just 1 second, sir. Just 1 second.
You may have to share this entire screen, then it will come.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Sure, sir. 1 second, sir. So is it visible now, sir? Is it? Yeah.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah. So with respect to register, it is also the another software where we can able to get the n number of review of literatures just by typing the title of the papers. Consider that I want to search about a study on employee welfare measures. So I will type like study on employee welfare measures and I will give the enter button. Enter button. So after this process, it will gather all the papers from the various sites depending upon the how much the researchers have been uploaded, it will show all the papers with respect to the employee satisfaction. See here, the paper one, it will be there study and employee welfare measures, BIM protect like this. And also, if you come down means it will have the number of papers where we can able to read it. So consider that I am been opening this first one, a study on employee welfare measures. So I can able to give get the reviews which has been stated in that paper, which I can able to use it for my research paper. So the next one is about uh, consciousness. This is also the another AI report, AI software where we can able to get the citations. And next is about Cite AI, where it is also been a position to analyze how the research papers has been interlinked with the citations that has been published in there. And next, ChatGPT. So regarding with the ChatGPT, it is the AI-powered research assistant where primary research applications that we have been using for the ChatGPT is generating research reports, topics, and drafting and abstract summaries, simplifying and improve the academic writing quality. So as we have been living in this AI world, everyone has been using the chat GPT starting from the students till the faculty. So if we want to write any paper or if we want to find any answers, we can also be in a position to use this chat GPT. So with respect to this chat GPT, just we need to give the title of the papers and give how many pages that you want. Like consider that I am giving a study on employee welfare measures. And I am giving the article to generate. And giving the enter, it will generate the article with respect to, if you see the here, it will generate the abstract, introduction. Abstract part will be there, introduction part will be there, review of literatures will be there, objectives. Objectives can be classified into two types, primary objectives and secondary objectives, and the need for study, scope, limitations, research methodology, research design, what type of sampling method that I am being used, what type of sample size, what type of population size, and data sources, whether I am using a primary data or secondary data, and data analysis. And regarding with the statistical tools, whether I'm using chi-square test or ANOVA, and research findings, suggestion, and conclusion. From this also, we can be in a position to generate the articles. So the next one is about the one of the major drawback of this chat GPT is the information that has been gathered from this chat GPT. We can say it will be inaccurate information that we need to verify it once again. And also human verification is plays an important role in this. And always validate AI generated content before using it for the academic works. Next is about the Grammarly. So regarding with the Grammarly, it is also a AI powered writing assistance. And the key features of this Grammarly is we can use it for grammar and punctuation checking, sentence structure improvements, writing tone analysis, clarity, and readability enhancements. So if we have been doing a bulk articles or if we have been doing the bulk work, probably there may be mistakes that AI can also be in a position that the grammar will not be followed up in the AI. So at this case, we can be in a position to use this grammar site in order to check our sentence that has been written it in correct or not. So the site for grammar is grammarly.com. Once the site has been opened, you can go for the once the site has been opened, you can open the site, and once the site has been opened, yeah, you can go for the new document and ensure that you have been opening the you have been typing a document here, and ensure that you have been typing a document here. And once this was to like that, if I'm typing, it can be in a position to say what is your writing quality. So here, if you see means here if you see means we need the two correctness needs to be done. So what are the correctness that we needs to be done? If you click on this correctness, it will show where we have been made the mistake. So the critical mistake is spelling needs to be like. So this was too like. That is, I put a too like. So the meaning is it was too like. It will be changing. So it is the next tool that we have been using Grammarly for the research paper writing. So the next is about the quillboard. So regarding with the quillboard, we have been using this type of quillboard for paraphrasing and summarization of the content. And the main uses of this quillboard is to paraphrase the complex content. If there's any complex content or if the content is not being understand for us, we will be in a position to use this quillboard. And at the same time, as of today's generation, Gen Beta and Gen Alpha kids, they don't spend much time on reading. So if we want to read only the crisp information, we can able to copy the full information to the quillboard, where it will be in a position to give you precise information. So at the same time, it can able to improve the readability and it can able to rewrite your contents based on the clarity. So if you want to write a quillboard content here, you can paste some content like for example, Billboard can also be in a position to paraphrase your text. It can able to convert your AI content into humanizer, and also it can able to detect how much of AI which has been there in your content, and it can able to translate, summarize, check the grammar, plagiarism, and background can be removed. So consider that I am been typing the some content. This is the project like that I am been typing. So I need to paraphrase this. So if I'm going to give the paraphrase text, it will be in a position to give the result as a paraphrase text. And and at the same time, if you want to write it in advanced English also, we can able to add write it in advanced English. At the same time, the next thing is that we can able to do is uh, as of today's in research fields, there will be a software which is called as an AI detector where we can able to detect the AI in the content. For example, consider that I'm been posting the content from the AI, like from the chat GPT, if I'm been posting the content like this suggestions to the Quillbot, I'm pasting this, and if I want to check the AI detector, I can click on this. And if I click on direct AI, I can able to read how much AI content it has been having. So this shows that it is having the 100% AI content. So if you want to write this AI content as an human content, just open the Quillbot and give the same content here and give the AI humanizer, right? The AI content to human drafted content. So once if we are going to paste this human drafted content into an AI detector, it will show the 0% of AI because we have been humanized this content. So the next one is about the there are also the various tools where translator has been used, or we can use the summarizer, grammar checker, plagiarism checker, background. So translator. So with regarding to translator, I want to translate to the some other languages like English or Tamil or French. So if I'm going to give it as a study on employee status, employee I'm giving, and I want to translate this. So it will translate from the detected language to the language which I have been given. So with respect to this question, with respect to this paragraph, I have given a Tamil translator where it has been changed to Tamil. So if you want to translate to any other languages, probably this will be changed to the language which we have been given. So with the help of this also, we can able to translate the text from one language to another language. Next, if you want the uh, grammar check, you can paste the content. The same content I'm pasting and I'm checking the grammar. you can give the check grammar. As we are not being humans, and if we have been doing time of writing the articles, there may be a mistake that we have been doing the mistake. So just give the request content and check the grammar, and it will let you know what are the grammatical mistakes that you have done. So it is with respect to critical content. That is, it has been changing this now. With the help of the grammar, it has been changing. So with respect to this, we can check that it is 100%. That is only it is having few errors in the grammar, and 86% of fluency, 80% of clarity of message is there, and 81% of people have been engaged with this content. So it is also will be in a position to detect. If you want to detect AI, you can give the detect AI, where it will detect how much AI percentage has been present in your content. So with respect to this, it has been just detecting it. With respect to this content, we are having 100% AI because we have been copying this from the ChatGPT. So with the help of this also, we can able to analyze and we can able to change the grammar in this toolbar. So the next one is about the AI detector. AI detector I already told you. Next is about plagiarism checker, where we can able to check the plagiarism. Just copy the content and give the plagiarism checker, where we can able to check our plagiarism. So if you going to give detect AI, it is full content. And if you're going to plagiarism checker, just click on this plagiarism checker. And if you're going to copy this text, like the suggestions I copied and give scan for plagiarism, it will let you know how much percentage have been plagiarized. So as I have been using this free version, the content will be percentage will not be available. But if you have been using the paid version, you can able to detect how much of plagiarism that has been there in this content. At the same time, you can also able to generate the AI image using this. Consider that you need to give the commands and it will generate the images, AI images. At the same time, we can able to have this option as consider the leopard is hiding the trees. The same command I have been giving. Leopard is hiding behind the trees. And give the style as per your issue. You want 3D means you can give 3D, or animation artistic means artistic, cinematic means cinematic, digital means digital, education means education, fantastic, word means fantastic. So I'm giving a auto, and as per your ratio, you can give what is the size that you want and give one generate image. So the image will be generated using this billboard. So if you want to generate any graphs or anything based on your data analysis, just copy paste your table in the prompt menu and it will generate the tables. So let's if you see here means you can able to see the leopard which is been hiding behind the trees. So with the help of this, we can also able to generate the image. Or if we find any difficulty in reading, we can also able to type the text from the language which we find difficult, and we can give the language which we want to read, like Tamil or Hindi or Malayalam. There are a number of languages has been there where we can able to where the AI is used to transfer the text from directed language to the language which we have been here. For example, I given Tamil here. So the language has been changed from English to Tamil here. So with the help of translate also, we can able to use this billboard. At the same time, summarizer. So regarding with the summarizer, if you're going to give a paragraph, as of now, Gen Beta and Gen Alpha and Gen Beta, they don't spend much time on reading. So as of now, if you're going to give some paragraph here, and if you give summarize, it will only give you most important points which have been related to your research. So with the help of this also, we can able to use this billboard. At the same time, if you want to generate the citations. So with respect to the citation generator, it will also generate the citations where we can able to use it as a reference. Consider example that I want to generate citation for the study on employee welfare measures. For example, I am giving this as a title, welfare measures, and I am giving a cite. So it will give you a citation. So citation will be of many types will be there. APA style will be there. MLA style will be there. ACTA will be there. And Harvard style will be there. Uh, and then many styles will be there. So if you're going to give like this, and it will cite the articles. So if you take this, I'm giving this study and employee welfare measures. So it has been, you can see this here where it has been taken, and which here this data is with that. So with the help of this also, we can able to make generate our references. So regarding with the, after that, we can able to use this billboard flow. So regarding with this billboard flow, we can be in a position to generate the articles or paste the articles, or if you want to edit this in a clipboard, just upload a document using MS Word or Google Documents here, and your document will be pasted here. So with the help of this also, we can able to, as compared to Microsoft Word, if you're going to use this, it will let you know, it will also write you on words. Consider that, yes, study on employee satisfaction, I'm typing here. Study on employee satisfaction, I'm typing here. So if I'm going to try it, write at forwards, it has been redirected. So if I want to fix any grammar, if I'm going try it, it will fix the grammar. And if I want to improve readability, just click this. So regarding with this readability, it will be given this billboard. So the next one is about the. So this is regarding with the billboard. And the next one is regarding with the streamlining of literature review with AI. So up to this, we have been seeing everything from which has been either for this, writing the research articles from top to end. Now, this topic will be only specific to review of literature or literature review. So if you have been using these three types of softwares, Elicit, Consciousness, and Research Rabbit, consider that you have been using this Elicit, you can able to streamline your literature review where we can able to say large number of research database where we can able to find this review of literature. Just have to extract data, research agent reports. If you give us find purpose, and if you are going to give a title like study on employee performance measures, uh, performance measures, and if you're going to give search, it will let you know, it will arrange all the literature reviews from the previous researchers, which we can able to paste it to our current research. So maximum this type of literature review will be used in order to find where there is research gap is there. So if given the title as a study on employee performance measures. So regarding the study on employee performance measures, I have been receiving this type of articles. A number of articles like the key strategies for measuring employee performance in a company system review, a study on effect of employee welfare measures, and study on assessment of parameters influencing employee performance measures. Like that, I can able to give. So if I want to particular study on this, a study on effect of employee welfare measures, and if I am going to click this, it will give you a literature of review regarding with the study on. So this is the project review where we can able to where it can be in a position to give you a summary about the project. So with the help of this also, we can be in a position to write our literature reviews. So the next one is about the research rabbit, where we can able to, this is also a research repository where many number of authors have been written the articles and they have been uploaded in this research rabbit, and this can also be used to in order to write your citations. So regarding research rabbits, for this purpose, we can't able to use this without signing. This needs this app needs us to sign in. So consider that after signing in, you will get this window, and in this title, if you're going to give a title as a study on uh, performance appraisal, performance appraisal, and I'm going to search this. So it will extract all the information with respect to the article of study on performance appraisal, whatever that has been uh, uh, uploaded in various type of sites, and it will give aggregated here. So give write a literature review with the help here with respect to this author name and year, and this is the title where the literature review has been extracted from. Everything will be given in this. So if you can able to see a number of authors where it started from and a journal name, etc. So if I want to, suppose if I want to read this Tennessee, so if I want to read this Tennessee, I can be in a position to open this article. So I can able to open this with just a single click, and single click, I can able to read this the article where abstract will be there, uh, and we can able to download the full articles also. So this is the next thing that we have been using in research topic in order to collect the review of research information. And the next, the key benefits of this literature review with the AI is we can able to discover the relevant studies. Some of the researchers we have been sitting silently without getting any review of the research. So for this purpose, if we have been using this ADC or consciousness or research rabbit, we can be in a position to discover relevant studies and make our research as a faster, and we can be in a position to analyze our trends in the research, and we can be in a position to identify the research gap. We can easily able to identify the research gap because if you are going to type the title of the articles, it will let you know how many years that the research has been made. So the leftover will be considered as a research gap, and also we will build a strong theoretical foundations. Next is about the benefits of AI in research. So regarding the benefits, there are 7 benefits that we have been having. Number 1 is time efficiency. Number 2 is quality enhancement. Number 3 is productivity boost. Number 4 is literature review support. Number 5 is data analysis. And number 6 is innovation. Number 7 is workload reduction. So as compared to paper manual work, if you have been using AI like ChatGPT or literature review to write literature review, probably it will save you time as compared to a human who is normally writing a research paper, and as compared to a human who is using this AI in order to generate research paper. A person who is using the AI, they can be in a position to save the time as a normal writing a paper. And at the same time, there are also different sets of commands that we can able to use in a chat GPT in order to give the enhanced quality of a research paper, which can be in a position to improve your academic writing quality. The third benefit is productivity boost, where it can able to enhance your productivity and efficiency. At the same time, it will be in a position to support you with respect to the literature review if you want to. If you can't able to conduct literature review, and if you're going to type it in a chat GPT, you can able to get it a literature review. And the next thing is even the chat GPT or other AI platforms, they will do the data analysis, where we can able to get the answers for the type test and our F test, E test, etc. And also at the same time, innovative techniques have been used, thereby reducing the manual workload as compared to using a man-made power in order to do the calculations for price purchase, ANOVA, etc. If you have been giving this content through the chat GPT, it will process and give a result in a no time. And the limitations and concerns regarding the AI usage in the research is the major challenges is the accuracy issues, where we can't able to predict that the AI will one day provide the accurate information. There are also the chances where AI will be inaccurate and it can give the misleading information. So ensure that you have been careful by reading the paper. I'm not saying that we will be inaccurate. There may be some points, and also reduce our critical thinking skills. As of we know that we have been living the world of which has been surrounded with the AI. So if we want to know anything, or even in the olden days, if we have been suffering from the fever, or if we have been suffering from any health issues, we have been going for a doctor. Recently, there is also one article that has been published that a fake doctor, there is a doctor who has done a treatment for a patient by seeing the chat GPT. So all this has been used as blooms with the respect of AI, and this critical thinking, the capacity has been reduced for the individuals. And regarding the ethical concerns, plagiarism and originality issues is there because due to good of technology, nowadays we can also able to see the AI detector where we can able to write the where we can able to detect the how much of AI will be there for your research works, and data privacy. That is, if we have been uploaded data in the AI sites, we don't have a surety that it will be safe because it will be available all over the world, and data can be looked at any stages. And transparency is, it lacks the transparency for the AI generated content. So how we can able to use the AI is, first thing is we always need to verify this AI output using the authentic academic sources. Or if you have been very well versed in this space, you can be in a position to check that your particular research publication is correct. If you find any if you finds any mistakes, you can be in a position to do. And second one is it can use the AI as an assistant and not a replacement. This is a very good wording that we can be in a position to use this AI as a help for us rather than using this rather than dumping all the work to the AI. If we have been using this, it is good. But if you have been using it as a replacement, probably it will also create another issues, and it can be in a position to maintain the academic integrity and ethical standards. And the next one is about is this slide visible? Yes,
Yes, sir, we can see the screen.
you can see my okay, sir, okay, sir, yes. So the next one is about the next one is about the introductions to reference management. So with respect to reference management, software applications for organizing the citations, generation of bibliographics, and managing research articles efficiently, we can able to use it with the help of the AI. And the core function is probably it will save and organize the journal articles, and you can able to write the references in a systematic order. Either it may be a APA style, or MLA style, or Harvard style, or Chicago style, or many more styles that have been updated with respect to the AI. And the major key benefits of this usage of reference management is it can be in a position to reduce the manual errors. It saves the time during your thesis or journal preparations. Consider that if you want to prepare one paper, we can be in a position to write it effectively. But what will happen if you're going to prepare for 100 papers or 1,000 papers or 10,000 papers? So with respect to this content, if we have been using this reference management, it will be in a position to minimize the manual errors, thereby saving the time for you. So next is the popular tools which have been used for reference management are Mendeley, Zotero, Note, and Reference Work, and Citavi. So if you take a Mendeley, if you take the Mendeley, so Mendeley will be a PDF annotation and collaboration support, citation generation, we can able to use it, and we can also able to copy the content with or integrate the content with respect to the MS Pro. So if I'm been opening this uh, Mendeley site, so so this is site for Mendeley, and if you're going to sign in using this for a Mendeley site, and it will let you know, it will let you take it to the inside. So once it took inside, you can be in a position to give the title where we can able to generate the articles, references based on the Mendeley. And the next one is about Zotero. So Zotero is also the next another tool where we can able to take the reference management or references. So if you take the Mendeley, you can give it as if you sign it to a Mendeley, you can able to see the n number of articles where we can able to take the references in this. And Zotero is another tool which we have been using in order to take these citations. So the next one is about the EndNote. I hope that everyone has been familiar with this EndNote because they have been widely used by many universities, and it is also the next largest citation style library where we can able to get the citations with this. And next one is about the references. So the next one is about the references reflex, where it is a cloud-based platform used for doing the collaborative research projects. And next one is about the key features of the collaborative reference manager. So It is one of the most popular reference management tools, and the key features is PDF storage and annotation capabilities. We can able to content to make in n number of times, and research collaboration tools will be there. We can also able to integrate this with enable this mentally remotely in our devices. And the unique capabilities are it comments on articles within the software. It can organize the research materials in custom folders that is it wants to segregate and prepare it according to the paragraph. We can able to use with the friendly, and we can able to share the references with the research teams. So with respect to the Mentory, we can able to see this is the Mentory page. This is the Mentory page where we can able to uh, search for the articles. And the next one is about the Zotero. So Zotero is the next free and user-friendly software used as a reference managers, and the main features are automatic citations can be collection from the web browsers. If you are using a Zotero, it is an the citations can be collected from the previous researchers, and it supports for multiple citation styles and folder-based organization systems where we can able to create a folder and we can able to segregate the research articles according to the titles, and automatic bibliography generation can able to give and good synchronization. So the major advantage of this Zotero is open source and completely free. It is a free software, and browser extension can be able to add with a one click and simple interface. That is, even a beginners can able to learn about this, and flat cross-platform compatibility will be there. So if you take the thing which is who will be able for this is maximum it will be for students and early career researchers, those who have been joined research as a new. It is also used for faculty members to reference management, and those who wants to have a budget friendly, you can able to use this Zotero. So this is an Leap Space. It is another software where we can able to search for review of literature, and this is a Zotero where we will have the groups, documentations, forums, and getting up involved will be there, and we can able to give the documentations in this. And the next one is about EndNote, where we can also able to get the articles in this EndNote. And the next one is about the why reference managers matters. So with respect to the reference managers, it is having the 6 benefits. Number 1 is accuracy. Number 2 is time savings. Number 3 is organization. Number 4 is quality. Number 5 collaboration, and number 6 is integrity. So regarding with accuracy, we can able to reduce the citation errors and formatting of mistakes with the reference managers, and it can able to save the time for bibliography creations, and it can able to organize the research materials effectively, and the quality can be improved. We can have the collaborative research projects and teamwork, and it can be in a position to integrate with your academic curriculums. So the major problem with the manual referencing is it is time consuming, labor intensive, and human errors will be there, inconsistencies, and it is difficult to maintain consistencies. So the solution is reference managers. If you are going to use the reference managers, it can be in a position to automate your process and improve the efficiency, ensure there's consistency and accuracy throughout the research documents, and free researchers to focus on content rather than formatting. So if you want to rather than formatting content, if you want to focus the content, you can use these reference managers in order to extract a number of information from the content. Next is about the global research platforms, where we can able to connect globally and across scholarly information. So regarding the core functions of this global research platform is publishing research, sharing of research outputs, academic networking and collaboration, global research collaboration opportunities, citation tagging and impact measurement, enhancing academic accessibility and reputations. And so for the major academia, purpose, and web of science, where we can able to use this. I hope that everyone has been come across this platforms. And the next one is about, so if you take Google Scholar, so it is a free accessible academic search engine where n number of articles can able to seen from this scholar, and the primary users is it has uses as scholar articles from all disciplines, track citations, and measure research on that. It can access the thesis, dissertation, conference papers. It can also measure the HTML citation metrics, identify influential research papers, and a key features are free and open access where everyone can able to access simple familiar search interface, citation rest can be able to do, auto profile can be able to do that. And the research applications is research review and document research, identifying seminar works in the field and tracking it. So if you want to see the scholar, you can able be in a position to open the sites of scholar.google.in where we can able to see the profiles. So consider that I am typing the profile name as my name as I've been typing. It will show the n number of profiles where we can able to get the articles. So this is the account that will be done, and after this below, this is the account that it will be showing with respect to the name, and after this it will show what are the articles that has been published in the particular name. So this is the help of this Google Scholar. And the next one is about the academic network platforms. ResearchGate. It is another database where we can able to find the n number of article papers, and academia.edu. This is another site where we can able to upload the papers, and ResearchGate we can able to see, next is about A2s, which are key benefit of recap is time management. That is what are the benefits that we have been getting with the help of this A2s. The first thing is time management. We can able to save a significant time to the automation process, enhance productivity. That is, it boosts overall research productivity and efficiency. Task automation can be done that the human man-made has been decreased, and quality improvement in writing and academic presentation can be increased. It can able to give you a simplify and accelerate the area of the research process and encourages innovation and creativity among the users. So there are also the major limitations are there with respect to this AI, and the challenges are accuracy concerns, ethical concerns, technology dependence, privacy risk, and verification standards. So regarding the accuracy concerns, it may generate the inaccurate or misleading information. So regarding with the ethical concerns, it can create a plagiarism because AI can able to create a plagiarism for you. At the same time, accuracy, it can also give you a position about the accurate informations that we can't fully depend upon the AI. And the next one is about technology dependence. So we will be depends upon the technology, and privacy risk is the next thing that our data can be breached at any time, and verification necessity will be there. So every time we need to verify the content before after copying from AI. So if you ask how to use this responsibly, is we can use this responsibly and ethically, originally, and maintain the academic integrity standards, ensure that we have been balanced between AI and the human judgment. Because as of today's society, every question from starting from A to Z, everything, the answer has been given by AI. It has been a question to decrease the manpower at the same time. The thinking capacity has been decreased. So the key principles of this limitation is AI should be augmented, not replace human intercept. That is, AI can be added, but it must not be in a position to replace the human at any cost. So how to maintain research integrity? So with respect to this maintenance of research integrity, and we are having the four core ethical principles. Number one is academic integrity. Number two is verify information. Number three is avoid plagiarism. And number four is proper citation. So if you have been using this research integrity, ensure that you have been maintaining honesty and transparency in research activities. Ensure that you are maintaining academic integrity and avoid plagiarism because as due to growth of technology, and as of today's society, we can also able to be in a position to direct the AI content to ensure that you have been, in spite of been using the AI content, ensure that the plagiarism needs to be minimized. And always verify the information. We can't able to believe that all the information that has been said by AI is reliable and trustworthy. So verify information more than once before writing the article, and a proper citation needs to be maintained. So the next one is about the future of research technology, AI-driven automation, virtual collaboration system, predictive analysis, and big data technologies. So AI-driven automation is in future. As of today, many humans work has been replaced by AI. In future, maximum it will be AI and less human work will be that. So automation, we can able to be in a position to increase, which replaces the human manpower. At the same time, research assistants, intelligent research assistants and tools may be chances that they can able to invent. And predictive analysis is AI-powered trend predictions and forecasting. We can able to, as of today, we can able to predict, for example, consider the growth rate is in previous days, the growth rate is increased. As of now, the growth rate has been decreasing. So we have been living the 2026, and if we have been using it, can be a person to predict. This is what I can predict. We can able to predict the future and trends. And virtual collaboration system is global platforms. We can able to embed this AI and virtual research environments and labs we can able to integrate. And big data technologies where advanced data analysis and visualizations can be able to done with help of AI. We can able to get the like colorful charts of various designs, etc. And the outcome of this is research efficiency can be improved and speed up the research efficiency with the help of this AI, and global collaboration will be happens. At the same time, it will enhance the innovation and discovery and more accessible research tools. We can be in a position to learn about the more research tools which has been where the AI has been implemented and how we can able to the key takeaways of this research is AI tools, reference managers, and user platforms are transforming modern research practices. As of today's society, people has been not be in a position to think of if he wants any message or if he wants to claim any articles, probably you can either go for ChatGPT or Google Gemini, etc. Even the photo editing can be in a position to be done to the AI. So if you have been using this in a constructive way, you can be in a position to learn a number of things, not AI, where we can able to generate the reference managers using the safe space, and the technologies can be in a position to improve the productivity, collaboration, and visibility and research quality. So, if you want to do a manual research, probably consider we have been doing research, that whether your research will be original or your research will be manipulated. Probably your research will be manipulated. Consider the example that you want to do the research for 500 and you have been given to AI. That too will be manipulated, but the accuracy of research will be, there will be accuracy in the research. Regarding the collaboration, we can able to do it, and quality and research quality can be enhanced. And ethical and effective use in essential for maximizing, that is, how much we have been using this effectively and how much we have been used ethically. We can be, as the technology have been available to the greater extent. The only thing is we need to adapt the technology and we need to learn it. And success factors is adapt appropriate tools for your research needs and maintain academic integrity and ethical standards, balance technology use with the critical thinking, and stay updated on emerging tools and technologies. That is, you need to adapt according to the growth of technology and the invention of new tools. We need to adapt ourselves with respect to the everything that has been implemented as of new, and ensure that you have been maintaining academic integrity and ethical standards. Consider that you want to write AI, you want to write an article. Ensure that you are not been using AI fully, but to some extent you can able to use. At the same time, ensure that you have been maintaining academic integrity and ethical standards. And also at the same time, it can also be in a position to drive away your critical thinking. Ensure that you need to use the technology balance between, you need to use the mind balance between technology and critical thinking, and stay updated for the emerging tools and platforms that has been inventing in the future. So you are going to integrate with this technology to research work. Experiment. My suggestion is you can able to integrate this technology with your research work. You can be in a position to experiment with different types of tools which works you for the best using the AI. You can also, if you have been equipped fully with AI, you can be also in a position to share your knowledge with your colleagues or friends. At last, the final message is when you have been using the AI research technologies, empower faculty to conduct higher quality research and contribute more effectively to their fields, because as uh, we can't able to say that faculty is been using the AI to the field in a higher quality research. Yes. Any questions?
Yes, participants, the session is now open for your questions if you have any.
Can we proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am, we can proceed, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank, Thank you very much, sir, for the insightful, innovative, informative, and highly engaging session. The practical exposure to AI tools, reference management systems, and the digital research platform was extremely valuable for all the participants. We are confident that the knowledge shared today will be greatly helpful to the academicians in enhancing their research productivity and academic quality. Now, we shall proceed to the next session. The topic for this session is Research Proposal Development and FTP Validity Session. Research proposal writing is one of the most crucial components of academic and research excellence. A well structured proposal forms the foundation of meaningful and impactful research work. So today's session will be having guiding the participation on developing strong, innovative, and academically rigorous research proposal aligned with emerging interdisciplinary trends. So it's my proud privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker, Professor Mohit Tiwari. So, Professor Mohit Tiwari is serving as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering. His areas of expertise include cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and secure digital transformation. So, he holds a BTech in Computer Science and an MBA in Operation Research. He has contributed extensively to research publications, patents, dataset, and academic framework in the domain of AI-driven security systems. Professor Tiwari is also actively involved in outcome-based education, NBA processes, innovative technology methodologies, and bridging academic concept with real-world applications. Sir, we are honored by your gracious presence and eagerly look forward for your valuable insight. I now request Professor Mohit Tiwari sir to kindly deliver your session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible. Well,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you are. Well, can hear
thank you
you.
so much, sir. So, once again, a big afternoon, a good afternoon. I know it's that time of the day when everyone had lunch, everyone is feeling a bit lethargic, but anyways, so today's topic is on research proposal development. And at this outset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers of the FDP and this workshop for giving me the opportunity to interact with such a motivated and diverse group of faculty members and researchers. It's truly a pleasure to be part of this session. So, before beginning the session, let me just ask a simple question. Why do most research proposals fail? Do you think their idea is bad? Do you think it was not clearly written? Do you think it was not convincingly presented? Or do you think it was not clearly structured? Or was it not properly communicated? So the idea is not bad, but maybe of some reasons like unclear structure, a not so good communication to the reviewers and the panel, and it was not presented as if the researcher don't even have a ounce of interest on that. He or she is just presenting it just to take up the grant or take up the proposal. And that is exactly where today's session become important. Today we will not be going to discuss theory in isolation. Instead, we will focus on something very practical: how to convert our idea into a structured, convincing research proposal. Because every research journey begins with a clear problem, a well defined objective, and a proposal that communicates it effectively. So I hope by the end of this session, my goal is very simple. You should be able to take your idea and structure into a proposal that is clear, logical, and ready for submission. So let us approach this session not just as a lecture, but a working session where you start building your own proposal mentally. Right. So let us begin, and just give me 1 second to share my slides with you. Sir, kindly give me the host access.
Yes, sir, just give me.
So please try again.
Yes, it's working. Thank you so much. I hope it's visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, as we all know, today's topic is all about almost a 1 hour session on research proposal development. Uh, so, this is not my photo, this is an AI generated one. Anyway, so I am working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Bharati Vidyapeeth's College of Engineering, Delhi. I am passionate about cybersecurity, passion for helping scholars and researchers and other people transform their ideas into fundable, impactful proposals, and many other things. So, first of all, I'm grateful to all the organizers, faculty coordinators, the team behind this FDP, and every participant who is now listening and attending this session. They have taken their valuable time out of a very busy schedule to be here today. So, your commitment to this research excellence makes sessions like us and ourselves truly worthwhile. So, with this word of gratitude, I would now proceed further. So, as I asked in the beginning also, why do most research proposals fail? They had no clear idea. The researchers, they just took up a idea from somewhere or maybe thought about it and then they just jumped in without knowing exactly what they are studying, what they are and how they are proceeding towards it. Weak structure, the sections are missing, they are not properly organized, they are not connected well. There was no research gap. Why this research is needed right now? There was no explanation for uh, this reason. And poor writing, one of a big reason why proposals they start to fail. Here poor writing means that not your English is good or maybe your language is not good, but it's unclear, maybe too technical to understand. uh, Instead you could use maybe or say it can be that way, and you use in the event of and last sentences which make no meaning. It's jargon heavy or copied from somewhere else. So but the good news is the failures are avoidable if you make a right structured and a clear proposal. Most of the research fund proposals they get accepted. So 30% of the DST proposals they got funded. It's taken from the annual report of DST, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, right? So in next 60 minutes, what we will do is, this is a kind of a checklist. Uh, in the end, we will have a clear blueprint to start our own proposal. So first we will see what is a research proposal, the definition of a good research proposal, the purpose of a research proposal, and when do you need a good research proposal. The common problems behind a research problem, the mistakes the researchers, most early researchers, they make these kinds of mistakes. The third one is the proposal structure, where I will try and explain every section very simple way, uh, not using very heavy or technical language. Then the fourth one is the literature review and methodology part, how to find gaps and plan our approach in this. And in the last one, we will take up one sample case together and we can write it together. So a writing strategy as well, where I will give you one real example to write it together, and then some tips to finish it strong. All right. So with this agenda, let's move forward and start with the session. So first, let's start with the basics. What do you want to study? Why does it matter? And how do you plan to do it? These are the three building blocks of the research proposal. A detailed plan submitted on based on these three blocks will be a good candidate for acceptance in the research proposal plan. So first, a plan where we will make a roadmap on what we will study and how we will study. Then a promise that we will make a commitment that it's thoughtful and it's feasible. And in the last, how to present it. We will persuade the reviewer panel for approval, funding, or support. That is also called as a pitch, and how we pitch it. So that is the way we will move forward. Now, why does a proposal actually required? So, research proposals guide the research, which is ongoing research. If you want to propose a new research which is connected with your ongoing research, right? So, the proposals, they makes us think clearly before we start with our new research or maybe ongoing research. I'm sorry. So it will help the universities and funders to evaluate your idea, and it shows you are credible, you are serious, and you are organized, right? Now, research papers, sometimes I have seen that some researchers, they get confused between a proposal and a research paper. So research proposal is written before the research, and research paper is written after the research, right? The purpose of a research proposal is to seek approval or funding or grants from a agency, and research paper is to share the findings of your research paper with the community. The content of a proposal is plan, objectives, and methods, whereas a research paper can contain research results, analysis, and conclusions. The focus audience for a research proposal are the reviewers and the supervisors and the reviewer panel, whereafter a research paper is more focused on the researchers and the journals in which you are submitting your research paper. The outcome of a research proposal is to permission to proceed with the project if it's approved. And the outcome of a research paper is the published knowledge, which will be remain there for everyone to see and share it and use it and move it forward. And here is just a tip: a good proposal, if you make it, then by using that good research proposal, you can make your final paper much easier and much more efficient. When do you need a proposal? In PhD or MPhil admission, uh, sometimes it's required. Research funding, it's needed before grants are approved. Synopsis submission, submitted for committee approval. Collaborative projects where your goals and scopes they align together. So, key takeaway from this is the research proposal is not a formality, it's the foundation of your entire research journey. Before you write or we write a proposal, we should ask yourself, what problem am I solving? Why does it matter? And how will I solve it? So, first problem, then reason, and then the context, then the solution, right? If we can answer all the three questions clearly, then we are already halfway to a very strong proposal. Most researchers, they are struggling at this point only. And that is okay. That is, everyone is in this situation some or other day. So it's okay, but we should move on and focus on these three things. First, the problem, then the context or the reason, and then the solution of that. So, problem number one, the challenges which we are facing. No clear idea is there. So, I have heard researchers saying, I want to work on AI, I'm interested in climates, my field is cybersecurity. So, these are topics, not ideas. A topic is a starting point, not a proposal, right? I want to work on AI. So, AI is a domain or a topic, just a topic, not a problem statement or a research idea. So, what we actually need is a specific problem within your topic. Like, for example, if you're choosing AI, then you have to make and formulate a specific problem within that topic or category. Then, how the people are getting affected by that or affected by that. And lastly, a gap which is not addressed yet or the current work is not addressing that particular gap. So, for example, the problem statement can be, why are AI based fraud detection systems less effective in rural banking contexts in India? Can you see what's the difference here? This is a specific problem for a specific population, for a specific gap which is till now not addressed. Right? Right, everyone? Okay. Next is the weak problem statement. The problem statement here is actually the heart of your proposal. A weak proposal or a weak topic or a weak problem statement will make everything fall. Like a weak example, that's why I've taken and compared both. A weak example is climate change is a big problem in the world, and many researchers have studied it, and this research will also study it. Right? So you can find so many problems in this, no pun intended, but there are so many problems with this problem statement. A strong example could be crop yield prediction models fail to account for irregular monsoon patterns in semi-arid regions of India, leading to unreliable forecasts for smallholder farmers. So here the problem is also there, the reason is also there, and the solution is also there, right? And the specific population or the context is also there. And a gap which is not yet been addressed is also present in this problem. So a strong problem statement is specific, it's to the context and it shows an actual gap and a real gap which has not been yet addressed till now. Problem three, there is no structure, right? Symptoms of no structure. Idea will jump around with no clear sequence. Reviewers can't tell what comes first. Key sections are missing. The proposal feels unprofessional and hard to follow. Right? This is the problem with the structure. Problem 4 is lack of clarity. Using too much jargon, like uh, in event of, or this could happen in that way. Instead of confusing the things, you can just write a small word which a normal English speaking person can also understand. So reviewers are from different backgrounds. They cannot follow your highly specialized language without context. Second problem is the vague objectives to study or the impact of technology on education. How? Which technology? Which educational level? So you can see the problems here, right? So each section must connect naturally to the next. The reader should never wonder why is this here, right? So after writing introduction, if you say introduction, references, methodology, conclusion, then bibliography, then methodology, is this a correct structure? No. It should be properly connected, it should be properly structured. So, rule of thumb, if your grandmother can't understand your problem statement, rewrite it. If you can't understand your problem statement, or if show it to someone else and ask him or her to read that. If they can understand it, that means it's progressing in a right direction. If even they can't understand it, then I think there is some issue with the statement, right? Problem 5 is overcopying, plagiarism. So plagiarism is becoming such a big problem now. So it is becoming one of the most common and most serious mistakes in academic writing. So it can range from direct copying to improper paraphrasing. Copying without citation is plagiarism.
generation daily
All right. So copying without citation is plagiarism. Paraphrasing without credit is still plagiarism. And reusing your own old work, self-plagiarism, also counts in this. So most of the universities, most of the institutions, they use either Turnitin or Authenticate. So a high similarity score checked by these tools can disqualify your proposal immediately. So if you don't want your proposal to be rejected at the desk itself, kindly don't plagiarize, or kindly don't just straight away copy from somewhere else, right? So this is just a reflection in the last of this session. This module. Uh, just ponder upon these problems. Uh, any particular challenge that you are facing, you are not having any clear idea, you are struggling with the problem statement, you are not sure about the structure, or you are not even sure about submitting a research proposal, think of anything from this list which applies to you, right? So this is the next part where we see the anatomy of a research proposal, right? So first is your title, which should be clear, concise project name. Then the problem statement, where the research gap should be defined clearly. Then the objectives, the specific aims that you want to achieve. And then the research questions, the key questions which will be guiding you or your study to this. And in the last, methodology, where you will give the approach and methods overview. So this proposal structure follows a standard sequence. So each of the part, all 5, 6 parts, they serve a specific purpose. You skip one of these and your argument will be weak a bit in front of the reviewer panel. So let's see one by one what these sections mean. Section 1 is the title. So a good title should be specific. It should reflect the core problem. It should contain the key terms for searchability, and it should be between 12 to 18 words, and it should avoid abbreviations and jargon. Like I will take a not so good title, which is a study on machine learning. So I think everybody will agree that I don't think this is a very good topic or a very good title, right? So instead, we will use this title, Machine Learning Based Early Detection of Diabetic Retinopathy Using Retinal Fundus Images in Rural Healthcare Settings. Right? It's specific, it's reflecting the core problem, it's containing the key terms for searchability, it's between 12 to 18 words, and it's not using abbreviations and jargon. Right? Next part is the problem statement. This is the most important section of a research program. It will answer what is broken and why should we fix it. So first you should identify the broad domain like public health, cybersecurity, rural education. Take the larger domain or the larger part of the study. Then you narrow it to a specific problem. Zoom into that domain and look out for a particular challenge which is unsolved or under-addressed in that domain. Then look for the gap, what existing research has mixed, ignored, or failed to solve in this specific context. And in the last, tell the world what happens if this problem is not solved, make your stake real and relative. Third is objective. Here we will use a technique known as SMART framework. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, and T for time. So you should be specific, clearly define your goal. Then the target should be, or the objective should be measurable. If required, quantify the target for tracking. Then it should be achievable. Set a realistic goal. It should be feasible and achievable, and it should be relevant. It should be directly connected to the problem we have formulated. And in the last, time bound commitments. A clear deadline, a clear time frame always attracts the reviewers panel. So start each objective with an action verb. First to analyze, then to design, then to evaluate, then to develop, and then to compare. Right? So specific, you analyze, measurable, you design, achievable, you evaluate, relevant, you develop, and time bound, you compare. Right? So moving on to the next part, research questions. Research questions are specific questions your study will answer. So always start with how, what, why, to what extent. Use these. These are small tips that you can use. One question per objective. Only one question. Avoid yes-no questions. And keep them researchable, not philosophy. Like for example, is online education good? I don't think this is a very good research question. Instead, we can use to what extent does personalized feedback in online learning platforms improve student retention rates among first generation college students. Here, the population is also there, the context is also there, right? The specific research problem is also there, the question is also there. It's starting with to what extent. There is only one question in this. There is no yes no question in this, and it's a researchable question. Fifth section is literature review. Now, this thing or this section shows that you know the field in which you are working. So here you have to look for the papers which have addressed this problem partially or maybe fully, or just given a brief thought about it. Then show what is already being studied. Then identify what existing research has not answered. Then build your case, why your study is needed, and then in the last, establish the credibility, prove to the reviewers that you know your field deeply. So literature review is not the summary of the proposal, it's an argument for why your research must move forward. Here we are pursuing the I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. You are persuading the reviewer panel to approve your research proposal. In the next section, the methodology section. Here you will just explain how will you conduct your research. It's the recipe of your study, right? A clear methodology will tell you or tell the reviewer panel that we have thought through it in every extent. The practicalities, not all the practical part, we have thought about the reviewing part, the theory part, we have thought about the research design, the data collection, the analysis method, and all the other parts which can cover in the methodology section, right? Then the results. What will be the outcome of this research proposal? What will your research produce? For example, will it produce a model, a framework, or a data set? How will it change or bring some change in the field or the society? And here you should be very honest. Don't overpromise or don't oversay anything. Reviewer panel, they always respect the humility. So please be very honest here. Avoid revolutionizing or bring a revolution in this world. So please don't use these kinds of words. So this research which revolutionize, don't use these kinds of hyperboles, right? Section 8 is about timeline. Now, timeline is a very critical thing in this, and it should be realistic. Always take some buffer time as well. So, research will not go exactly as you are planning. So, first 3 months, work on the literature review and the problem statement. Then, next 3 months, work on data collection and instrument design. Then, in the next 3 months, make some analysis and the model development. And the last 3 months, you just do the validation, writing, and submission. So divide this into 4 parts, 3 months each. So we are taking up some buffer time also in this, right? In the last references, so the common citation styles, I am sure most of you are already aware about this. There are various citation styles: APA, IEEE, MLA, Chicago, Vancouver, and there are so many others also. So references you should choose very carefully. Don't just blindly faith uh, Chat GPT or any other alternative, artificial intelligence or generative AIs. You should support your claims with sources reviewers can verify, prevent the plagiarism, improve the academic integrity, use one style throughout, and first make sure that how does the department or general needs what kind of style, and you should go ahead. So good title versus bad title.
अच्छा ये
Yeah. So moving forward, good title versus bad title. Uh, the title is the first thing the reviewer panel will read, so make it count. So there are various examples of, I will take one of them, COVID-19 and healthcare. Don't take this title. Instead, take impact of telemedicine adoption on patient outcomes during COVID-19, evidence from tier 2 Indian cities. So notice the pattern here: method, problem, context. Right? First the method, then the problem, then the context. Okay. So this is how you write a problem step by step. Just 4 steps: identify the problem, show the research gap, state why it matters, and set the context. Follow this 4-step formula every time, it will work, right? And it will work across all disciplines, from engineering to social sciences to management studies and to any other subject that you try, right? First, identify the problem, then show the research gap, then set the context, and in the last, state why it matters. How to write a smart objective instead of using a vague objective like to study social media and mental health? No. Take this objective to analyze the relationship between Instagram usage, hours per day, and anxiety scores among undergraduate students aged 18 to 22 at Delhi University over 6 months. Right? So it's fulfilling the SMART methodology, the framework completely. It's smart, it's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, right? And it's time. So the smart version will always tell you what will be measured, who is involved, where, and over what time period. Right? Now, how to identify the research gap? Uh, Read the limitation section of the paper, compare the conflicting findings, and check future work sections. These are the tips I can suggest you, right? So take up a research idea, think about it, and then move on with a good idea and submit the research proposals or start the research proposal process. So why do we need a literature review, right? Literature review is for knowing our territory. Before exploring new things, we should know what is already been mapped. The literature review will give you that map. Justify your gap and then build our foundation. Now, how to search for literature review? Define the keywords, search the databases like Google Scholar, Scopus, IEEE Explore, PubMed, JSTOR, depending on the field. Take structured notes like author, year, key finding, methodology, limitations, and relevance, and prefer papers from last 5 years. Don't go beyond this. Use citation counts as a quality indicator. Always look how many times the paper has been cited. Key sources for research, as I already told you: Google Scholar, Scopus, Web of Science, IEEE Explore. Instead of using SkyHub or any other, things like that, use your institutional library or ResearchGate maybe. By the way, you can connect me with me on ResearchGate as well. You can look for my name, and then we can also get connected there. And from there, you can have legal downloads of the paper if you politely request someone. in most of the cases, the authors are willing to share their papers, right? Now, how to identify the research gaps? Read the right sections of the paper. Abstract, introduction, limitations, future work, and conclusion. If you focus on these sections, these are a treasure map for finding the research gap. Common review mistakes are summarizing without synthesizing, using only old references beyond 5 years, ignoring the contradictory findings, and not connecting to the current research objective or the research proposal that you are making. Right? So, we should always show how papers are connecting and contradicting. We should always include papers from the last 5 years, and we should always use local context and studies. Now, what is a research methodology? Research methodology is the research plan in action. It explains how you are going to study it step by step, tool by tool. Just a difference between I will bake a cake versus giving the complete recipe with all the ingredients, tools, temperatures, and steps. Right? So the data comes from primary data, which is collected directly by us through surveys, interviews, experiments, field observations. Secondary data already collected by others, which is called a data set, like government data sets, published papers, hospital records, census data, and many other options like Kaggle, or there are so many data set sources which are available to you. So you can use a combination of both. Generally, strong proposals, they use a combination of both kinds of data. Primary data is for depth and secondary data is for scalability and context. The various tools that you can use in this are SPSS, R, Python, Excel, Nevo, Atlas, and so on, MATLAB, NetLogo, AnyLogic, TensorFlow, Keras, and there are so many tools which are available to us. So this is a simple research workflow. Define the problem, review the literature, collect the data, and then analyze the data. Right? So methodology example, just one example we will take. Example topic is predicting student dropout in online courses using machine learning. So we will collect the LMS logs from 3 online courses, about 5,000 student records over 2 semesters. Then we will process it, we will clean the data, handle the missing values, engineer the features, login frequency, assignment submission rates, forum activity. Then we will build a model, train and compare 3 ML models like logistic regression, random forest, and XGBoost. And then in the last, we will evaluate uh, through accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score, validate with 10-fold cross-validation, right? So this is a sample methodology that we can adjust to. Then in the last validation, proving the results are real, always do a cross-validation, then take an expert review, and use the same results. They should hold across the different data sets and contexts. Time is a very important factor in this. Is the timeline realistic for this step? Do we have the data, tools, software, and equipment? Is ethical clearance needed? Or do you have the permission to collect the data? Do you have the required technical expertise? Right? So these questions need to be answered before making the research proposal. Yeah. So number one rule of academic writing, write to be understood, not to impress. If your reviewer needs to reread a sentence 3 times, you have failed to communicate, right? So simple, precise sentence, they win every time. So always use a clear and direct language. Utilize, use in the event that if it's evident that clearly a significant number of many with regard to the uh, aforementioned mentioned regarding, or we can restructure the sentence. So academic doesn't mean that it should be complicated. The best researchers of the world, they write very clearly because they think very clearly, right? So this is a logical flow of just like a story with a clear plot. Gap is confirmed, solution is proposed, impact is expected, and problem is identified. If the reader can follow the proposal from problem to impact without confusion, we have achieved the flow. Read your proposal aloud. If you stumble, your reader will also stumble, right? So these are small tips we can use while using this research proposal. Plagiarism, once again, I will stress on that. Always cite and always credit the idea whichever is not yours. Paraphrase, don't copy. Use plag tools like Turnitin or iAuthenticate, and keep a reference log. Track every source as you read. Don't reconstruct the references later. Right? Use the right writing tools, Zotero, ChatGPT, AI tools, Overleaf, Grammarly. These all are my favorite tools. So I am just suggesting them to you as well. So draft early, write simply, flow logically, cite everything, and revise ruthlessly. Right? So just cut it, which is not addressing the argument. So let's take up in, I think we just have some time left. So we can take one example topic. We will make a proposal together, and then we can complete the session. So let's take up, I have taken one working title, which is an intelligent system for early detection of mental health issues among university students using social media activity analysis. Right? So this example title covers all the practical components step by step, which we have discussed so far. So this is actually a real fundable research idea, not a textbook exercise, right? So domain is mental health, AI, and social media. The target population is university students which are aged 18 to 25 in an urban India context. The core gap is existing tools are reactive, not predictive, and ignore social media behavioral signal. So why this topic is important? So this is, we have taken the references like such so many percentage of Indian students, they report moderate and all the things. So we have given all the reasons why this topic is necessary with the required citations. If you see it clearly, carefully, you can see all the citations which have been given here. So this is not a hypothetical problem. The data confirms the urgency and the research gap that is this proposal addresses. So problem statement we can build like this: mental health disorders among. So this is no need to read this. You can already see here. So our sample proposal is this. Uh, just to compare one ISC Bengaluru uh, funded proposal, right? So we have compared the two, and we have put up a supporting evidence also, right? So both the proposal are following the same structure, broad context, specific gap, why existing tools fall short. This is the universal formula for every research proposal. So these are the research objectives of this: analyze the patterns, develop a model, validate the system, and then propose a framework. Again, I am comparing with the ISC Bengaluru project. Uh, we have given this like this, if you can see my cursor, and they have given like this, right? So both sets of objectives are numbered, action verb, analyze, build, validate, develop, and directly traceable to the problem statement. This is what smart objectives should look like. Then this is the sample methodology and we have compared once again with ISC Bangalore, the same project. Uh, both methodologies are same, are collect, process, model, validate, and interpret. The tools are different, but the logical structure is identical. So we should always follow this kind of one. First collect, then label, then train, then validate, and then publish. Right? So this is the key learnings of various sample case. So the key learnings from the sample case which we just saw. One, focus, clear flow, evidence first, and the same blueprint. Objective to method. Now, whenever you are writing something, try and apply this same structure to a research idea. The blueprint will remain the same. So these are the do's, what great proposal should always include. Start with a sharp problem. Follow the standard structure of title, problem, objectives, questions, lit review, methodology, timeline, and references. Recent cited sources. Don't go beyond 5 years. And always have a peer or a mentor review your draft before submission. Fresh eyes will catch what you might miss. Don'ts of this, don't be vague. I want to work in AI. No, this is not a research proposal. Don't skip the gap. If you can't explain your what research is being doing or what gap they are covering, you have no reason to get it. Don't ignore the formatting guidelines and don't submit a first draft. First draft is always for thinking. The third or the fourth draft is for submitting. So revise very carefully and very uh, efficiently you can make this. So reviewers are looking for clarity, they are looking for originality, they are looking for the feasibility, they are looking for the methodology, they are looking for the significance, and they are looking for the writing quality. Before submitting, just read your proposal just like a reviewer. Ask yourself each of these questions very honestly. If you can answer all the questions correctly, then you are good to go. So this coming to the closing part of this, the key takeaways from today's session: a proposal is a plan, not a paper. It's not a research paper. Structure is everything: the title, the problem, the objectives, the literature review, the methodology, the timeline, the references. Master this sequence. No gap, no reason for research. It won't get approved. Mark my words for this. Find it, prove it, and build everything around it. Right to be understood, you should be very clear, very simple, and very direct and very logical. This always wins the reviewer approval. Clarity will always beat complexity. Simple, direct, logical writing will always win the approval. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect idea. Write. Uh, Try starting it today. You can only improve what exists on the paper. So think about it. Work on a good research idea and then start doing it. I hope my PPT would help you in moving forward with this. Thank you, and it was a very privilege to share this session with you. Always remember, every great researcher, they started with a blank slate and then a single question. So you should be the next one, right? So these are my few contact details that you can try and connect me with on. This is my LinkedIn address. And just ask yourself before leaving the session, what is the one thing you will do differently in your research proposal after today? With these words, I would again like to thank the organizers, the coordinators, the faculty coordinators, the session organizers for giving me this wonderful opportunity to connect with such wonderful people. So, as we come to the end of this session, just leave with one simple thought. Is a research proposal is not just a document, it's your first impression as a researcher. It reflects how clearly we think, how clearly we structure ideas, and how convincingly we communicate our work. Many a times we have great ideas, good ideas, but without proper structure, those ideas never move forward. So today we discussed how to identify a clear problem, define meaningful objectives, and present our work in a structured and logical manner. So I would strongly encourage all of you to take at least one idea and try to convert into a complete proposal within the next few days or some time. Because research does not begin when you publish a paper. It begins when you write your first proposal seriously. So I would once again like to sincerely thank the organizers and all participants for your time, attention, and active involvement in the session. It has been a pleasure interacting with all of you. A well-written proposal just not just explain your idea, it convinces others that your idea deserves to be pursued. Thank you once again. I wish you all the very best in your research journey.
Thank you, sir. I request the participants to ask the questions. Thank you so much, sir, for the excellent session. It was a thought provoking session. Your valuable insight on research proposal development, good title versus bad title, writing smart objectives, writing strategy, innovation driven research practices, and academic applications of emerging technologies have truly enriched all the participants. We sincerely appreciate your time, guidance, and scholarly.
Ma'am, can you please unmute? Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the excellent and thought provoking session. Your valuable insight on research proposal development, good title versus bad title, writing smart objectives, writing strategy, innovation driven research practices, and academic applications of emerging technologies have truly enriched all the participants. We sincerely appreciate your time, guidance, and scholarly contribution to this FTP. Now we shall proceed towards the validity session of this 5-day online FDP. Respected dignitaries, esteemed resource person, faculty members, participants, and dear colleagues. As we arrive at the concluding phase of this 5-day online FDP, it is time to reflect upon the enriching academic journey we have collectively experienced over the last 5 days. This FTP successfully brought together academicians, researchers, industry experts, and participants from various institutions, creating a vibrant platform for interdisciplinary learning, innovation, and research oriented discussions. Throughout the program, we explored diverse themes related to research methodologies, innovation, artificial intelligence, academic writing, digital transformation, and sustainable academic practices. The sessions have highly been interactive and insightful with an active engagement from participants through discussions, questions, assignments, collaborative activities, and knowledge sharing. We sincerely thank all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement and continuous support throughout the FDP. Now we move to the participant feedback and experience sharing segment. We would be delighted to hear from some of our participants regarding their learning experience, insights gained, and reflections on this FTP. I request the participants to kindly share your valuable feedback.
You can unmute and give your feedback. That will be used for improvement as well. Participants, yes. Mm, You can unmute and you can also switch on a video. Let's have some interaction before we end the session. We can see Dr. Suresh Kumar. Sir, can you give some feedback?
Hello, sir. I'm Suresh Kumar uh, from Chennai. So it's a wonderful session given by last 5 days, sir. It will be very useful for people making papers and research article, everything. And I thank to part, uh, the, all the participants, and all the session organizers and training program organizers. Thank you very much for this wonderful session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Shamila, can we have your feedback, ma'am? Dr. Shamila, if you can unmute and give your feedback. Feedbacks are coming in the chat as well. Yes, Professor Soni, would you like to add something? Swati Lekha ma'am, Swati Lekha ma'am, can you please give your input?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're perfectly audible.
Yes, sir. It was a highly enriching session. I've been closely following all the sessions. Today's session was very, very useful, especially for those of us who are still in the final phase of completing the research and all. In retrospection, going back and evaluating some of the things which we might have missed. Very, very useful, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Atif Sohail, would you like to say something?
Good afternoon. First of all, good afternoon to everyone. सर रियली मैंने इस सेशन को एंजॉय किया, काफी चीजें समझ में आई, प्रॉब्लम भी समझ में आई, एवरी मुझे बढ़िया लगा, काफी अच्छा सेशन था उस टाइम में.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Professor Colin, can we
Yes, sir.
move ahead?
Thank you all the participants for your encouraging words, thoughtful reflections, and valuable suggestions. Your feedback motivates us to continue organizing impactful and academic programs in the future. Now it's my privilege to invite Dr. Amir Junaid Ahmed sir for the address by the organizing committee program chair. Dr. Ahmed is a visionary academician, entrepreneur, researcher, TEDx speaker, and the CEO founder of SS Systems Private Limited. He has been recognized for his remarkable contribution in the field of technology, innovation, digital transformation, and academic development. Sir, we kindly request you to address the gathering.
Thank you very much, ma'am, and a very good afternoon. Before starting, I would like to thank Professor Mohit Tiwari. Very good afternoon, sir. You have been a backbone for the association. Every time we have required your support, and your session is always so good, so enriching. We learn a lot in every session. Thank you very much, sir.
It's my pleasure, sir, always. Anytime for you. As
Thank
I
you.
already
Thank
said
you.
that day also.
Yes, sir. So, a very good afternoon to all respected dignitaries, distinguished resource person, session coordinators, faculty members, research scholars, and all participants. It's a pleasure, pride, and satisfaction to welcome you all to the valedictory session of this successful 1 week FDP on the topic of research methodology and academic writing in the digital age. So over the last 5 days, we have collectively witnessed an inspiring journey of learning, some academic interactions, innovations, and intellectual exchange. Today, as we conclude this FDP, I feel extremely honored to see such enthusiastic participation and engagement from academicians, researchers from across the country. As I mentioned the very first day also, the participants are right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from east to west. So at the outset, on behalf of the association and Pravra Rural Engineering College, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to every participant who devoted very valuable time to this FDP. Your active involvement, uh, thoughtful discussions, questions, and commitment made this program truly impactful and meaningful. I also extend my sincere thanks to all our distinguished speakers, coordinators, organizing committee members, technical team, and institutional collaborators whose efforts and dedication ensured the smooth and very successful execution of this event. There was some technical glitch the very first day, first session. Apart from that, it was quite a smooth. The sessions were done properly. This is the reflecting of the journey of the last 5 days. So uh, this FDP was carefully designed to bridge traditional research methodologies with modern digital tools and AI-driven academic practices. I, along with Professor Vikhe from the Rural Engineering College, Pravara, we discussed few topics. There were 4 or 5 topics I can remember, which was considered for this FDP, but finally we zero in on this topic that we concluded today. Day one was foundations of research methodology. Then on day two, we discussed the literature review and research design. Day three, there was data analysis and interpretation. Then day four, we went through the academic writing and publication strategies. And today, on the final day, it was digital research tools and future research trends. So today, on the final day, participants gained valuable insights, info, AI tools in research, ethical usage of ChatGPT and generative AI. There are other topics that was discussed. This FDP was not merely a lecture series. It became a vibrant academic platform for collaboration, innovation, discussion, and professional growth. I hope all speakers have shared their LinkedIn ID, shared their email and WhatsApp number for collaboration. So insights from the FDP is very important. So I'm delighted to share that this FDP received an overwhelming response from the academic community. The analysis of the registration reveals several encouraging insights. We received a total of 356 registration, reflecting the growing importance of research methodology and academic writing skills in today's digital era. And one of the most remarkable observation was the strong participation from assistant professors from across the country who counted for 204 registrations. So among the 356 registration, we had 204 assistant professors from across the country. This clearly demonstrates that early and mid-career faculty members are highly motivated to strengthen their research capabilities and professional development. We also witnessed valuable participation from 25 associate professors, 23 research scholars, 15 members, participants from the industry, and there are participants from multiple professional and academic background as well. The FDP attracted participants from highly diverse discipline. The most represented department included computer science and engineering, with a combined participation of 42 registrations, followed by commerce and management, then MBA disciplines with nearly 29 registrations. So this interdisciplinary participation clearly reflects how research and digital academic tools have become essential across all domains of education and industry. I'm especially proud to mention that participants joined this FDP from 321 unique colleges. That is a big milestone for this FDP. We have participants from 321 unique colleges, universities, and organizations, demonstrating the extensive academic reach and credibility of this initiative at the national level. We observed two major peaks in the registration activity. This data has been provided by our technical team, the bifurcation of every registration. So there were 85 registrations on 15th May and 88 registrations on 18th May. These trends reflect the strong interest and excitement surrounding the program. However, beyond numbers, what truly matters is the level of engagement shown by all participants throughout the session. The timing of this FDP was from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And since most of our participants are young professionals, they are assistant professors, and these days I've been assistant professor in engineering college for 10 years, so I know that most of the work in a college are mostly given to the assistant professors, but managing the college activity and then attending the FDP simultaneously was a great effort. So I would also like to proudly highlight one very special aspect of this FDP. All the session coordinators, organizing members, resource persons associated with this program are esteemed member of the AMIE and the CMAOI Association. An association we strongly believe in empowering our members by creating meaningful opportunities to lead, coordinate, mentor, and contribute through FDPs like this. We also conduct conferences, national, international conferences, workshops, seminars, research projects, and various academic and professional activities. So at AMI Association, we do not merely organize events. We build leadership platforms for academicians, researchers, innovators, and professionals to grow nationally and globally through active academic engagement. I would especially like to appreciate Pravra Rural Engineering College, our esteemed host organization, which has an active AMI student chapter. Such institutional collaboration and student chapters play a very vital role in extending academic service beyond campus boundaries. They create opportunities for colleges, departments, faculty members, and students to contribute nationally and globally through the academic events, research, collaborations, innovation, related activities, industry interactions, and professional networking initiatives. This collaborative ecosystem between the association and the institution is what transforms academic events into long-term platforms for leadership, innovation, professional growth, and societal impact. So, dear participants, we are living today in a rapidly evolving digital world where artificial intelligence, data-driven technologies, collaborative platforms, and digital research ecosystems are transforming education, research, at an unprecedented pace. So, in this changing environment, researchers and academicians, we must continuously upgrade our skills, adapt to emerging technologies, and contribute responsibility to the academic and industrial ecosystem. The future as we say, belongs to educator and researchers who can think critically and apply knowledge meaningfully for societal development. I strongly believe that the knowledge gained through this FDP will help participants to improve their research quality and professional excellence. Before I conclude, I would also like to extend a very warm invitation to all participants to become part of the AMI Association, the AMI family. Each one of you possess valuable expertise, research capabilities, innovative ideas, and professional experiences that can create meaningful impact in academia as well as industry. Through the AMI Association, we aim to build a strong national and global network of educators, researchers, innovators, entrepreneurs, and industry professionals. By joining the association, you will definitely receive tremendous opportunities to lead and coordinate FDPs, conferences, workshops, collaborate with academicians and industry experts across India. Uh, you can contribute as speakers, mentors, editors, reviewers to our journal, and coordinators. You can participate in interdisciplinary research initiatives and actively contribute towards strengthening education, innovation, and industry collaboration. I sincerely invite all of you to join the association today itself and contribute your expertise, ideas, and leadership towards creating meaningful academic and industrial impact nationally and globally. In the coming month, also we would be having FDP that will be in the hybrid mode with the Atmiya University in Rajkot. So together, let us create opportunities, inspire innovation, and contribute to building a very strong research and knowledge ecosystem for the future. Before concluding, I once again express my heartfelt gratitude to Pravara Rural Engineering College, all distinguished resource persons, session coordinators, organizing committee members, technical team working behind the curtains, academic collaborators, and every participants who contributed to the grand success of this FTP. Your support, your trust, your dedication, and enthusiasm motivate us to continue organizing more impactful academic initiatives in future. So as we conclude this enriching 5-day academic journey, I hope this FDP has inspired all participants to pursue research with greater confidence, ethics, innovation, and academic excellence. Let this not be the end of the program, but the beginning of a stronger collaboration, impactful research, and lifelong professional growth. Thank you once again for your enthusiastic participation and valuable presence. I wish all of you great success in your academic research and professional journeys. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring words, encouragement, and visionary guidance. Your continuous support, leadership, and commitment towards academic excellence and innovation have been instrumental in making this FDP a grand success. We are also proud to be a part of your organizing committee. Your planning, support, and smooth management has made the program highly effective and successful. We truly appreciate your hard work, sir, and in ensuring that everything was organized so well. It was a wonderful learning experience because of your sincere coordination. Finally, we have arrived at the concluding segment of today's program. It's now my privilege to invite Dr. Pratap S. Vidhe, Associate Professor, Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Pravara Rural Engineering College, to deliver the formal vote of thanks. Sir, kindly take over.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Whether I'm audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, respected chairperson, distinguished resource persons, esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, participants, and dear collegians, a very good afternoon to one and all. As we came to the end of this enriching online faculty development program on research methodology and academic writing in digital age, it is my pleasant duty to propose the vote of thanks. So, on behalf of Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science and Instrumentation and Control Engineering of Pravara Rural Engineering College and the AMIE Association, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the eminent resource persons who generously shared their expertise, experience, and valuable insight throughout this FDP. Their thought-provoking sessions on research methodology, academic writing practice, publication ethics, digital research tools, and scholarly communication have greatly benefited all the participants and inspired us to pursue excellence in the research. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to our respected management for their unwavering support and encouragement in promoting academic and research oriented activities. We are deeply grateful to the principal, head of departments, and all academic leaders for their guidance and motivating in making this program success. Our special thanks goes to Dr. Amit sir, who is Secretary of AMIE Association and Chairperson of this FDP for and the team for their valuable collaboration and support in organizing this FDP. Such academic partnership plays a vital role in forecasting research culture and professional development among the educators and the researchers. I am also extend my sincere gratitude to the FDP coordinators, conveyor, organizing committee members, session coordinators, and the technical team for their planning, dedication, efforts, and seamless execution of all the sessions. Their hard work behind the scenes ensured the smooth conduction of the program. A heartfelt thanks to all the participants from various institutes across the country. Your enthusiastic participation, active interaction, thoughtful questions, and commitment to the leading have made this FDP highly engaging and successful. The knowledge gained during this program will help us strengthen our research capabilities, improve our academic writing skill, and effectively utilize digital technology in scholarly work. We hope that the discussion and learning from this FDP will continue to inspire innovation research and quality publication in the future. So once again, I extend my sincere thanks to everyone who contributed directly or indirectly to the success of this faculty development program. Thank you all for your valuable presence and participation, and wishing your continuous success in your academic and research endeavor. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the heartfelt vote of thanks. With this, we conclude the 5-day online FTP. We hope this FTP has been meaningful learning experience for everyone and that the knowledge shared during this session will continue to inspire innovative teaching, impactful research, and academic collaboration. Thank you once again. Stay connected, stay inspired, and keep learning. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, all participants. Thank you very much, Professor Colin, for being a wonderful host. And all the participants will receive a link for downloading the e-certificate. All the sessions have been recorded. The PPTs will be shared with all the participants in the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.